Hello, beautiful people. Well, as usual, we have here Miss Megan Small. We're waiting for Andy. I'm sure he'll come on eventually. So,
Hi.
hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, fantastic this morning. You know that I'm doing the daily news flash. I don't know what the hell the name of the show is on Sean Atwood. You should
Yeah.
join us. It's at 5:30 my time.
I'm usually getting the little one ready at that time to go to school. So I would love to pop in, maybe on a day when he has like a professional day and doesn't go to school or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you know that the link is sent on the WhatsApp group, so you
Yeah.
can always just pop in for 5 minutes and say hello, losers, whatever.
Oh, but you know me, I always stay more than 5 minutes, and the last thing I want is my little one in the background going.
We're okay with the little one. Well, if I have City barking my head off,
Yeah.
she's lying down. You know what really bothers me about City now? She's become very active, and I want some tips from anybody here watching, because I have never had a small dog in my life. My dogs have always been big, so they're very calm. But City, hello, Mr. Andrew.
Hello.
Test.
How y'all doing?
How are
I'm
you, Andrew?
fine. Are you okay, honey? You sound down.
Yeah, I've been moving the last 2 days, and I'm crazy exhausted right now. And then we're gonna keep on moving today and tomorrow. I
Where are
hate
you
moving.
moving homes?
Yeah, a bigger place.
Oh,
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
No, moving sucks, and I hate it.
I
I
know
love moving.
moving is the worst. I
I
hate moving.
love it.
Do you?
Hmm.
You know what? I love like getting the stuff in a new space and like getting to
Oh,
rearrange it all nicely and
can you hear me?
stuff. But yeah, we can hear you,
Okay.
Andrew. We can hear you. But I hate the whole packing and everything. But
Yeah,
congrats, Andrew. Congrats.
thank you, thank you. It's been a pain in the ass, and then it's so hot too. So you know how it is. But how y'all been?
You'll just have to move those boxes shirtless then, won't you?
Something like that.
Yeah, and you have to send those pictures
Mhm.
in the group chat.
Paula,
Oh,
behave.
he's volunteering, and you're wait. What are you talking about, Paula? You're the one suggesting the shirtless thing.
You're the one that's always posting Cristiano. Jeez.
Oh, shut up, shut up. Yeah, yeah. But Cristiano Ronaldo, please. I mean, that guy, and his butt. Oh. Anyways, how have you been? I mean, what have you guys been talking about in your channel? Oh, Mary, thanks so very much. Thank you. That goes to the school because, oh, by the way, I want to say thank you to a lady who sent me a PayPal donation. I managed to buy so much rice for this week where we don't have to worry about rice at the school right now. So thank you very much for that. Thank you, Mary. So
Do you
what
guys,
are you,
do you
Andrew?
guys in
You look tired.
Nicaragua do that thing where you buy the rice yearly? Like you
Well,
buy the
no, no, no. I buy it in something called quintal. Have you heard of that, Andrew? It's those sacks that have 100-pound rice.
okay.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, you've seen them, right?
Yeah.
So with that, and now I don't have to feed over a little bit over 400 kids, only 102.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that gives me a little bit of a breathing room. So
Mm-hmm.
yes. But Andrew, what have you guys been up to in your channels? And we're gonna discuss something that has me absolutely fucking fuming. Um,
Ooh.
Well,
yes.
today was the visa documents. They
Did
well
they come
no,
out?
no, they were given to the judge today,
Oh, they
and
were?
yeah, I believe it was today, either today or yesterday, and
Today,
the
this
story
morning.
came out today, and they were given to the judge, and magically they appeared. After this 2 weeks that it was due, that the judge had told the DHS that they needed 2 weeks, and then that was going to be the last straw. But they have finally magically appeared, and I mean, this has been going on since last year. And for someone to think that, oh well, 2 weeks ago they didn't have the documents, even though this case has been going on since last year, now all of a sudden, now it's happened. Yeah, okay, whatever, they were forged probably.
But what do they say? What did the judge say?
Well, it's all
Nothing.
going to be depending on whether it's going to be made public or not.
So they just handed over the document. I thought it was the fourth that they were supposed to hand it over, not today.
Well, remember they were supposed to do it, and then DHS asked for a 2-week
Mm-hmm.
extension
two
on the
weeks
time.
that was
Yeah.
today.
because they couldn't find the documents. And today, Harry is supposed to show up in San Francisco at Better Up to make a speech, but he's not. He's supposed to show up there, but he's not listed on the itinerary.
Oh, for security reasons, because he's too important, so he can't say where he's going.
Oh, right.
That's so stupid.
Right. But
Winking away.
he can fly to Jamaica during a travel advisory when it's said that all Americans should not be going down there because it's too dangerous. And he, as a prince, and his wife can go down there during the travel advisory and hobnob, and they're totally fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting. It actually is disgusting if you think about it. But I want to show you something, guys. Because I've been talking about the kid, because Meghan said that she's doing a dramatic U-turn in regards to bringing the kids to the UK, because someone leaked that the mass, the Invictus Mass at St. Paul's Cathedral is May 8th. And she's upset about that because she was planning on doing Archie's birthday on May 6th and then catching a private plane. But she didn't want people to know about it because, of course, it changes the security arrangements that people know.
Wasn't it their team that put out all the plans that this was happening?
No, it was on the website for St. James Cathedral.
Well, they have to. They put up their thing. And besides, Invictus needs to make this public, because they need to make the public aware of this. And the veterans don't have a private plane that they can catch quietly somewhere. They have to make arrangements to come by bus, by everything. And they need to make these public events to draw attention to this very public thing. So it makes no sense that they would keep it secret. Because Meghan, what happened, and this is what's happening, guys. Harry and Meghan, Harry needs to notify Ravic 28 days in advance of coming to the UK and provide the detailed itinerary, so the bodyguards can determine and go, or the police can go check the places, and you do a routine security check, right? So they have time to do that. But Harry and Meghan don't want to do that because they want the motorcade. And they don't want to provide that because they said, they want to surprise everybody. I mean, what do you guys think?
They're just stupid. They just want everything done their own way. Let's be honest. They're just dumb. They don't want to give any plans. They don't want to work with anyone to help them out, but they want to keep everything secret. How are people supposed to show up if they don't know the date, if they don't know what's going on or what is happening? How are people supposed to keep you safe when you won't discuss your travel plans with other security officials in the country that you're going to visit? Idiots.
Oh no, yeah, and the whole point, even the king, even if you go to the Royal UK website, you will find the agenda months in advance, notified, because the police has to take precautions and go sweep. Is that how you say, Andrew? Or
make a sweep. Yeah.
But who's gonna sweep anything? I mean, Meghan is used to having the floor sweep with her ass, but I wanted to talk to you about this because I am so angry. I am very upset about this for one reason, and I'll show you what it is. Now, where the hell did I put it? Ay, Dios, ¿qué hice con eso? 1 second, guys.
Well, for me, with the UK thing and the security, from what I understand, it was originally announced on their website, and it was announced for May 8th, and the two morons were both on the list for the actual event, and Meghan Markle's name was there. That's what we had heard. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. So this whole security concern, I believe it's just been another narrative, another way for him to try and find out if he can get his IPP status, because that was the demand that he had earlier in the week.
Well, the amazing thing in that thing is that I think Meghan is too scared to allow Harry to come over with whatever children he can rent, because you see, Harry with the kids by himself, he might get ideas that he might be enjoying himself and that he doesn't need to have Meghan around. You know what I mean? And no matter what because Meghan is an expert on doing shit while Harry is in the UK in order to draw attention to herself, right? But if Harry's in the UK with the kids, even if Meghan runs naked through Hollywood Boulevard, nobody's going to care, because the kids are going to be the main focus with Harry in the UK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do you think, Meghan Small?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
But for me personally, I don't know if she is going to come over there or go over there, because I think that she did. I don't even think she wanted to go over there in the first place. It was just, I'm going to go into the royal family, get my title, and find a way to get out. That's how I feel.
Absolutely, I'm with you on this one. So I just want you guys to watch this. This is not going to be long. It's just listen. This is Jeremy Kyle. He is the equivalent of Jerry Springer, of a bad Jerry Springer.
I'm not a Meghan Markle fan, but her sister's horrific, isn't she? Why doesn't she just shut up and get on with her life? Why does she try and make... I'm being completely serious. Why is Samantha Markle make... It's ridiculous. There are more important things in the world. Do you not agree? She annoys me hugely. Sorry.
What a dick.
That's such a prick thing to say, and on that platform. Like, you are not in Samantha Markle's position and how she's been dragged through the mud. I understand what Samantha is doing, but I feel like she went about her court case the wrong way completely. Like, in my opinion, this is just how I think, but I always felt like Samantha should have gone after Omid and the publishers first. Get Omid to say that, yeah, it was Meghan who gave me this information. This is who I got the information from. Have him admit to that first, and then go after Meghan and use Omid Scobie's confessions against her.
Mm-hmm.
But she did try to do that, but they didn't allow it. The judge didn't allow it.
No, what Samantha did is that she tried to roll it all in one. She tried to roll that into her suit against Meghan. That's where she was wrong. And I don't understand.
Already lied in court.
Pardon?
Omid already lied in court.
I know. That's the thing. That's what it would have been easy to use that as evidence, because he already lied to the high courts. You could show that that is his, like, that is how he is. That's his behavior, right?
You want me to tell you what, Molly, that I didn't like about her case? I didn't like that her attorney was like going in the public, and he was going in all these interviews and shit.
Yeah.
I kind of found that kind of icky. Like, the dude was trying to kind of like to get famous himself. And I don't know. That just turned me off about that dude. And it kind of just felt like, why are you making it about you? It's about your client. And I don't know. It was so awkward to me to see that man doing interviews and shit like that. It was so weird.
I agree 100%. I always say, and I think I mentioned it in a video that I had made, I will always give a lawyer or a solicitor the side eye when they start going to YouTubers and platforms and openly discussing your ongoing legal case. Like, it shouldn't even be up for discussion until your case is over. And the minute a lawyer starts doing that, in my opinion, you're making the case about you. It's no longer about Samantha and what she is fighting for. And I feel like the guy comes off as like a clout chaser. He wants attention, because if I'm not a lawyer, if I've only been friends with lawyers, it's not my profession. And if I can see that the way Samantha Markle's case is being handled is completely wrong, and why wouldn't you go after Omid first before going after Meghan and everything she's been doing? Like, I almost feel like, has Samantha's lawyer been paid off to sabotage this?
Man, that would be the most entertaining outcome, but I mean, that's a stretch.
But to me, I don't mind.
I feel like
he disagrees. I don't mind that he disagrees, because this is on a platform, on what's supposed to be a news platform, and he's abusing that worldwide platform to disparage Samantha Markle's character. She's horrific. Do you know the definition of horrific? For example, when a car accident, people died. That was a horrific car accident. When Columbine, the guy from shooting Columbine, or the Uvalde, that is a horrific event. He's not saying that Samantha Markle's actions are horrific, which they don't even qualify as horrific. You know what I mean? He's disparaging her. She's horrific. She annoys me. Big fucking deal. He's a D-list. What's it called? The name of the guy that used to Jerry Springer from the United States.
Yeah, Jerry Springer.
that this guy should have said, like Kinsey goes on and talks and says, she doesn't disparage Samantha. She says, well, she's not having access, but she you can clearly see that she's taken aback, and she's like, well, all I can say is that she shouldn't have done that, or she shouldn't have gone about that, or if that she's not going to have much success. Maybe because you guys are right, because the way that the lawsuit was framed to begin with, it has cornered itself into being not very good lawsuit, right?
Mhm.
But for example, also because the judge, Molly, didn't allow the book Finding Freedom to be used.
Yeah, because I feel like
What
I
the-
feel like this is that's I feel like that's where Samantha's case gets lost completely, because she tried to put too much in one case, and that's why I believe Samantha should have gone after Omid first, get him, because it shows that he has a habit of lying, right? He lied to the high courts already in London, and that's been proven. He lies. So you can bring that to the US courts and say, look, this guy has a history of lying. Sue him and the publishers, and then you would go after Meghan. I feel like Samantha's lawyer saw it was Samantha Markle and Meghan Markle, and this would bring some more eyes to his law firm or on him, and it would get him some attention. I feel bad for Samantha. I feel like he's got a shitty lawyer on her hands who has completely taken advantage of her and this case.
Yeah, she doesn't have money. This is what happens when you don't have money, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at Amber Heard's lawyer. Elaine is awful.
Mhm.
That she's a terrible lawyer. I mean,
I honestly believe, like, this is just my opinion, but I think maybe Tickton has been paid off by Meghan and Harry, and now he's just crapping in Samantha's case. Like, I honestly, if this appeal, like, just look at the appeal that's been filed. Like, I'm sure one of us can get our hands on the documents, right? Just once we read through it, you'll be able to see, is he actually trying to help her, or is he actually putting basically the boot in her case so that she can never bring anything forward again? Right? You got to look at how it's worded. And I honestly feel like he is using like she needs to use someone else. But
Yeah,
who?
but I do agree with that. But I think the problem with the case is that it's been dismissed so many times. It's
Mhm.
been literally dismissed like multiple times now.
Yeah.
And when a case has been dismissed like that multiple times, it's not good.
No,
Like
and
it's a very bad look. So I feel like her going forward, I had said when she had lost this last time, she needs to get her message out there. She
yeah.
needs to have her voice heard. What she should do is go on Thomas Markle Jr.'s show and like become a permanent thing. And she's putting out the truth out there, and that way her name or her voice and her message could be out there, because right now the only thing we know of Samantha is this lawsuit and some tweets.
no, but
Yeah.
also I've had it in my channel many times. Remember how I've done many lives? Actually, she's come to my show and done a few
No,
lives.
but what I mean is like a constant voice
No,
out
we
there.
did. We did. If you look at the original Royal Mess,
Mhm.
we had quite a few lives just with Samantha for her speaking. But I think she should have her channel. And the thing that I do find it's missing is more receipts. I don't know if it's because of the lawsuit, but she could present videos that Mr. Markle has. But I don't know if Mr. Markle is willing to give her those pictures and videos. Present more receipts like that, that Meghan Markle, and create something about it. I think that that's what she needs to do. I think she needs, and actually we've talked to her about it. Have your own YouTube channel, show your own receipts, because then we can be behind her, and I even said to her, you can send us other pictures other than the one in the public domain, and I
Mhm.
will feature, and we will feature them, so people can see that you've been with Meghan. They have videos, they have all kinds of things, but Mr. Markle has them.
Yeah. Well, like they should do like a brother sister thing on Thomas's channel. That would be really good if she did that.
Yeah, but I think she should have her own channel, not because Ron was working with her to set up her channel and stuff like that. The problem that she has is because she is very disabled, guys. So for her, it's hard to to get together, put herself in front of the camera. But I told her she could do something like you do, Molly, that she doesn't have to be seen.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of those. Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
so I wanted to ask y'all too, since y'all weren't on the live last week on Friday, what do y'all know about this Tom Quinn guy?
Who's he?
This
The
this
author, Tom Quinn?
yeah, that dude, this dude that keeps on talking for the two morons. He's had like, I mean, in the last 2 weeks alone, I think I've ran at least 10 stories on this guy. He's speaking for them now.
So
And
he's
I
been
had
in.
asked, yeah,
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
no, I had asked the live on Friday, and I think I don't remember if it was Michelle or Victoria, but one of them said that this dude, he's like a, you know, he's a royal author or something.
I mean, there's so
Wasn't
many
I
of
there last week for that live? And I remember we discussed
I know that Paula wasn't. I don't remember
it
if you
was
were.
for a while, but then when you came, I was out.
Oh, okay.
Then I came
Yeah,
back
I
in.
think I left before you. I can't remember, but I remember Tom Quinn's been a royal biographer for a while, and I feel like Harry and Meghan are just using him like a Jack Royston, like they're just pilfering through whatever royal biographers that they can get to put out their message and their BS.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, yeah, he's come out of nowhere, and I
Yeah,
feel
it's been
like
like the last month almost.
yeah, I feel like he's just their new Jack Royston. Because before that, if you remember, it was what was his name? Something Crawford, who was writing for Newsweek. He was like
Mhm.
a young guy who was writing, he was putting out a lot of stories like pro Meghan and Harry when they were between like Royston and the other person. But then I feel like this is just another person who's just been added to the roster for now to push their propaganda.
Because Scobie's going into fiction. You heard about that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
he's never stopped being in fiction. I mean, Finding
Well,
Freedom
yeah.
is absolute fiction. If you
No,
look
but
at
but now like they made the announcement. Scobie's next book is going to be straight up fiction. Like it's not going to be, and so he's ruined his career. So that's why it looks to me like this Quinn guy. He's an author as well. So it looks to me like this guy's probably going to be next up to write a book against the royal family. I don't know. It's odd. It's odd, but that's why.
You guys know that Jabba the, I keep calling him Jabba the Hutt, Robert
Who is that?
Jobson.
Dobson, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah.
you know he's publishing a book about Catherine now, right? Like a
Yeah,
hit
I
piece
saw
on
that.
Are you
Catherine.
serious?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He like basically drags on the Middletons and stuff, and yeah, Jabba.
He was in the recent documentary about her and Charles.
Yeah, he's a flip flopper. He goes wherever he can get paid, right?
And you know
Yeah,
that's
he's like
the
a
thing
flag.
for me. You would think that people wouldn't hire people like that. Like if you know that someone is a flip flopper like that, you don't want them to speak. Like I don't know how they keep on getting gigs.
That's what I want to know also. Like that, it's such lazy journalism now. Such
It's not even journalism. It's not journalism, Megan.
BS, yeah.
You know, it's like they go with what they think people want to hear, and they don't talk about what's really going on.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's
it's up to us YouTubers, and then they call what we do conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh, I know.
and what do you think of this, guys? Wait,
What is it?
this one.
Name of Soulmates.
Oh yeah, I just ran that story yesterday. That's these two people, they're going into this, but the problem here is I like what they're doing. If you look into this article, they're not actually doing anything. It's Archwell. So they're able to have like a barrier between them and the actual politics. So when people have been trying to say that Meghan and Harry are wading into election interference, it's like, no, it's not us. It like that's what Harry can say. Oh, it's not me. Even though I'm not from this country, it's not me. It's Archwell. Like, no, we know it's you two morons and you're trying to do it. And this is why we do it, man, because he's trying to take away our freedom of speech. I truly believe that.
I mean, what do you think about this? Because let's not forget that Meghan Markle actually wrote to Congress, not as Rachel Meghan Markle, but as the Duchess of Sussex from the office of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. It would be like a senator of the United States writing to UK Parliament about a policy in the United Kingdom from the office of the Senate. That is absolutely unheard of. that's meddling in politics of another nation, of a sovereign nation, you know? And this is what people don't get. And what she does is she hides behind, oh, but I'm American. If you're American, you cannot use a royal title.
Yeah. All
She
kinds of
should-
red tape.
She should have been stopped from that moment that, who was it? It was that one senator who came out and said,
Two.
Pardon?
There
Huh?
were two senators.
Well, the ones that came out and said that Meghan Markle had gotten their private cell phone numbers and called them on it from an unlisted number herself so that they wouldn't have what number that she was calling from, and was like, hi, I'm the Duchess of Sussex, and I wanted to talk to you about politics. Like, it should have been shut down then.
Yeah, they were Republican.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they were Republican. And
That
then
was
she
weird.
went on this interview that she did, where she's saying she's wearing black, and there's this other lady, black lady, and she's asked about, oh, you know, I heard that you're calling now. You got into the phones, you're taking to the phones to call to for the women mothers paid leave, right? And she goes, oh yeah, I do that. And the guy goes, and how does it feel when you call them? And she goes, oh, well, they're surprised. If she weren't married to Harry and she managed somehow to get the phone numbers, the personal private phone numbers of two congresswomen, she would be put in jail.
Yeah.
That I'm serious, guys, because
Yeah.
she didn't go through the proper channels and write to the office or send a, you know, or call the office like everybody else does. She got their personal private phones, which is those numbers are confidential, guys.
Yeah.
You know, and if she weren't married to Harry, she would have been sent to jail for stalking, and that's just a breach of confidentiality. You don't do that. I wonder who gave her the phone's number. Angel D saying Hillary Clinton.
Who knows? They're all connected.
I don't think so.
They're
Who
all
do you think gave it to her? Because she must have gotten it somewhere.
Well, she was represented by Sunshine Sachs at the time. You're trying to tell me that Ken Sunshine didn't have lots of connections to politicians and stuff like that?
Definitely.
Right?
That's true. That's true. Absolutely. I mean, what else have you been covering in the pregnancy? I mean, the pregnancy you've been covering, Molly, you know that that is absolutely, for me, has always been about the documentation that's missing.
Yeah. I don't know why people don't understand. I mean, I know people with common sense get this, but I don't care about Harry and Meghan's children. I don't care to see them at all. That's not the thing. What I care about is the legitimacy of the line of succession and the public being lied to about these two surrogate born children. Are we all of a sudden just going to allow surrogate born children into the line of succession because Harry and his degenerate wife want to lie about where their children came from?
I mean, shoot, they would give it to him. Harry,
So
it always
far,
seems
yeah,
like Harry's being catered to, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I'd believe it.
But it's the same for me, you know, like I want to know where is the easel with the signatures, you know, that where the where it shows the doctors, you know, like that they were there, that they were, that who the doctors are, because we know for a fact that Dr. Penelope Law never delivered those children. You know, we know that because her husband posted a tweet.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
You know, no, I'm serious, you know, like, let me show you. You have it here. My wife did not deliver Archie, but the son never contacted us to check if she had. Typical shabby journalism. Whereas the Daily Mail rang me the day before to check, and I was able to tell them that she hadn't delivered Archie.
Arch official.
And the thing is that the Daily Mail found that out and never reported on it, if I remember correctly, guys.
You know what? I'm just so sick and tired of hearing, if we don't get our protection, we're not going to come back with Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet.
Yeah, that was literally what they said this week.
Yeah,
that was the demand.
Who cares?
Yeah,
that's what she's saying, and she's saying that she's getting into a lot of arguments. Because I'm going to pull up the thing, and you guys tell me what you think of this, because to me it doesn't make any, because part of the article, it says that Harry is torn between supporting Catherine and the king and supporting Meghan. Meghan doesn't
that
have any
narrative.
illness.
I hate that narrative so much, and it makes
Only
it sound like
for
Harry wants to bang
Catherine and the
his
king.
sister-in-law. I swear to God.
What did you say?
It makes it like I've been running that story. I believe I ran it yesterday, the day before, and that whole line of stories, it just makes it sound like Harry had the hots for Catherine or something. I don't like it. Like, it's because we know that Meghan wanted to bang William. Everybody knows that. We've all seen the photos. Okay. But when it comes to Harry and Catherine, like, you're not supposed to have a close, quote unquote, relationship with your sister-in-law. That's your brother's wife. I could understand that. But to me, it comes off as this sort of thing where this guy liked her. And I don't know where I had heard it from, but there was someone that had said that he was into her back in the day. And it was like before William got married to her, and I just don't like that entire line of stories with them two, because I don't believe that they have that kind of relationship. I always felt, even back when I used to see those photos of them three together, it would come off more like, oh, William, can you take your little brother with you and Catherine, please, and don't leave him here because he needs something to do. That's how it felt to me. It doesn't feel like they're actually friends or a trio or something. No, it just felt like Harry was a tag along.
Harry was the tag along.
Yeah.
Harry was always the tag along, and William, it got to a point where like he would just walk into their house and take food out of their fridge all the time. William even mentioned it during an interview. I mean, he's never known boundaries. I had done a live about this yesterday and it got demonetized. And it's about Harry being handsy and him pinching Catherine's bottom during Trooping 2011. And there's no boundaries. And the media played it off as, oh, it was a playful pinch. Are you kidding?
I think a lot of those people, I truly have to say, and it's time and time again, it's being proven correct. I think a lot of these people are Harry fans. Mm-hmm. And they liked Harry. They liked the guy that he used to be or something. But I think a lot of these people are fans of this dude. I'm not even lying.
You know what? I don't know if they're fans. I think they like the degenerate behavior that comes out of him that causes him to stir up so much drama that they can have stories on and feed into it, right? Because all these media personnel, like, they won't have anything if there was no Harry drama, if there was no Meghan drama. What would they really be talking about right now? Nothing. Yeah. So they need to keep going with it, and they love pushing it. That's why they're his fans, because he's the one that's buttering their bread right now with all his antics.
Well, also without Catherine out.
Yeah. Oh, we were mentioning Andrew was laughing when Harry pinched Catherine's bottom. Mm-hmm. Like, it was, yeah. You guys should watch that live. It was crazy. It was fine. And then once I was done with it, it instantly turned red.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna that's the live you did yesterday, Meghan Small. Yeah. I'm gonna repost it here on my channel. Then when
it's called Handsy Harry.
Oh yeah. Too bad I was at the farm. I'll repost it here because so people can watch it. But what do you think of this one? Listen to this. Meghan Markle fears for children's safety sees Duchess in dramatic U-turn over Harry's UK visit. You know, and it says Meghan Markle is reportedly having second thoughts about her family's upcoming UK visit. I did a video about this due to concerns over her children's safety following a leak of their plans, a source has claimed while speaking to a leading celebrity news magazine. I mean, who do you think the leak was?
No, I wonder who it was.
Her.
The 42-year-old mother of two had planned to return to the UK with Prince Harry and their children next month. But a source suggested to OK that her worries are seeing her consider a dramatic U-turn that may result in Harry making another solo trip.
Girl, let's be honest. Those kids were never going to come back. They were never plans. Meghan will always tell Harry, because he is the idiot that falls for the same trick over and over. Okay, Harry, we'll take this fancy phantom children and we'll go over and see your family. And then right before, oh, we can't. It's too dangerous. The media is after us. They're coming after us, despite nobody has ever seen those freaking children. We've seen 10 different variations of them with 6 different hair color. Nobody knows of those kids. And the only
different face shape, head shape.
Yeah. And nobody will know anything about them unless if Meghan plans on maybe standing them in front of a window like she did at Buckingham Palace, or rolling down her car window so people can see her, or rolling down the window so that people can see their drivers and could put them in danger like that. It's all good. It's okay.
But listen to this, Meghan. Listen to this. The insider claimed that Harry isn't pleased with the potential change in plans, as he feels a stronger connection to the UK now more than ever, especially since his father and sister-in-law, Princess Catherine, also 42, disclosed their cancer battles.
So how does he feel a stronger connection because they're sick? How does that relate to him? I don't understand this line.
This is Meghan Markle. This was
she wrote that.
Does Harry feel a stronger connection because it's like, oh, my dad's going to die soon, so I might move up in the line of succession? Is that why he feels close to the UK now?
Yeah. He wishes to be supported by his wife during this is absolutely Meghan, because she makes it sound like without her, Harry can live. It's now got to the point where Meghan doesn't want to come to the UK with the children. She just doesn't feel safe, the source claimed, also known as Meghan. The situation is now about whether the family should attend with increased security or Harry should go at it alone. This is them trying to blackmail the Ravic. Either you give us a motorcade or Harry goes alone.
Yeah.
No, that was the demand. There was a report out on what's today? Wednesday. It was on Monday. On Monday, it literally said in the report that Harry wanted the Home Office to overturn the decision, or he wasn't going to take his kids. That's literal blackmail. I mean, that's literal demands. That's what he wants, like straight up. That's the way it's happening now, and it's coming down to the point where we knew that they were both on the list to be there. And now Meghan is just trying to make excuses why she doesn't want to. Just come out and say it. Why do you have to put out all these stupid reports? Just put out a statement of something, put it out through Archwell or your stupid fake royal website, and say that you don't want to go over there. That's it. Why can't you do that instead of having to tell all these stupid people in the press?
Because it won't look good. It won't look good because you see, the normal thing for anybody to do would be, hey, my father-in-law is got diagnosed with cancer. I'm going to bring my kids because she's doing shit. She's not doing anything, and she's like,
they won't even go 100 miles to go and see Thomas Markle. Okay. Let's be honest. Meghan doesn't give a shit about anyone. She doesn't care.
Well, she cares enough to go sing happy birthday to some random fucking person's family.
Who did she sing happy birthday to?
Well, that's because they're strangers.
Oh, Uvalde. Oh,
it's easier to manipulate strangers into thinking that you're such a great person when they don't know anything about you.
Yep.
That's disgusting. It goes, the Sussex's much anticipated trip to the UK for the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service on May 8th is now shrouded in uncertainty after details of their visit were leaked, sparking security concerns. Both Harry and Meghan were planning to come to the UK, but when the exact time and date of their appearance were made public, she started to rethink that idea. This whole article is how Meghan is so powerful, how Harry is nothing without her. Harry doesn't want to keep making solo trips to the UK. He would prefer it if the entire family made regular visits.
Oh, why doesn't Harry pick up his kids and go on his own with his kids?
Is that a quote from someone, or is that just in the story? Is that just
direct
a source?
royal source? This is according to the source. Harry 39 has pleaded with his wife to rethink her decision, telling her, "I don't want to do this alone." This is according to a very close royal source. I think it's Meghan Markle. Because do you know why I think it's Meghan? Because there's a sentence. The whole thing reeks stupidity, right? It says that the source added, it was always known that the Invictus Games 10th anniversary service would take place in May, but the Sussexes were trying to keep the exact date from the public due to fears over their security. When that date was inadvertently added to this official St. Paul's website, it changed the whole dynamics of the planned visit. Moreover, the insider disclosed exclusive details about the family's initial travel arrangements. Harry and Meghan are planning a 5th birthday party for Archie at their Montecito home on May 6th. Nobody knew this. No, this is them leaking this, okay? On May 6th, and we're then going to fly over to the UK on a private jet the following day, they claimed. They were going to attend the anniversary service, followed by a few more days. I mean, they are leaking all this information because nobody has done it. And you know why I think this is, Meghan? Look, listen to this sentence. However, a source has claimed that beneath the surface of security concern lies a more complex layer of emotions.
Okay.
What are you, an onion? The fuck is that?
Oh, Megan's Mole, thank you for donating. You don't have to do that. You're already donating your time, woman. But thanks, it's much appreciated.
For your school.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, you should come and help me build the wall. And Andrew, I would have Andrew shirtless helping build the walls that I need to build. Oh my God, that would be such a good video, Andrew.
Girl, we wouldn't get anything done because he'd be too busy playing with the women on the beach and nothing would get done.
That's not true.
I mean,
you wait till afterwards, after work.
But what do you think of that sentence, guys? What do you think of that sentence? That sentence
honestly, I'll tell you what I think. I think she writes them all. I don't think it's only this one. I think she writes all of these. And I think that there's some type of, like because you know that laptop that she used in the Netflix documentary? I think she writes all of them on that laptop and she sends them out to all these people. And that's why they all sound the same, because it's her writing them. That's why. That sounded like her and they all sound like her.
In this one, I've been dying. Oh my God, fucking hell.
Andrew, you just made the light bulb. Wait. You just made the light bulb go off in my head. Because in the Netflix thing, I was always wondering, why does Meghan Markle have a label on her laptops? Right? Because you could see on the front of her laptops, they were labeled. And she had 2 of them. And I was wondering, like, who the hell, because I have 2 laptops. I'm like, who labels their laptops? You know which one's for what. So it makes me wonder, does she use one to send out all these media crap and then the other one to like do all her sleuthing and stuff? Light bulb just went off.
And you know, the thing about that is that a lot of these stories, when you're reading an article, do you really think about when it says, oh, by so-and-so? You could easily, all these reports, they could be by names that don't exist. We don't know because we don't pay attention to who's writing them. We just see, oh, it's from the Sun, oh, it's from Express, or oh, it's from the Daily Mail. We don't know. For all we know, all of these so-called journalists, they're fake names. You don't know.
Yeah, you have a point there, buddy.
What do you think about this? Meghan Markle's new brand faces significant threat to integrity over fake follow. I am actually loving this, and I did the royal news today, and it was so funny because we talked about this because let's all agree that none of us believed Spotify lying that Meghan had dethroned Joe Rogan.
Oh, definitely not.
Because her numbers were never shown. Right? They always said, oh, she dethroned, but they never, just like Meghan Markle right now with her Instagram crap, she doesn't show how many people like this stuff. And when you click on the accounts, they're like somebody who's following one person. So what do you make of this, guys?
The funny thing is that she launched this on Instagram in January. But she didn't show it to the public till March. And now we're April 10th and there's still nothing to show for it. Nothing at all. So she unveiled it on Diana Day to make it all about herself. I mean, how do people not see through her and are disgusted by her behavior at this point? She's lazy. She doesn't do anything. I honestly believe.
Yeah, no, the current thing for that Diana thing, there's even been talk that they tried to turn it into she wants to take after Diana. That's why it was released on that day. which is so stupid. It's just, that's so stupid. And we know that it was because William and Harry were having their speeches, and she wanted to be heard. And now I read a report 2 days ago that said Doria was going to be the manager of that ARO brand. And then yesterday there was another report that said it was already, she was pausing it altogether.
Yeah.
So I don't even, and then I also have a blind item here from NT that she wants a huge launch next month. So she's trying to time it with the overseas visit of her husband. I don't know. It's just fucking.
I feel like Meghan really thought that she had some kind of pulling power where she could launch this site and brands would just be throwing themselves at them. I think she really thought that by opening this site that luxury hotels and airlines would be like, here, we'll give you free first class trips and come on over and dine at our place for free and stay at our resort and blog about it. And it hasn't happened. And maybe reality is hitting her in the face that nobody gives a shit about her.
I wish we could agree on that, but I don't think reality will ever hit her in the face. That's what narcissists.
And you know what it is? I think she'll blame everybody else for not getting her. Guys, I just wanted to show you this because, Tumi sent us this on the group chat. This is the Trump National Golf Club website. Look how alike it is to Meghan Markle.
Great, man. Tumi is great. Tumi's great.
I've been laughing so hard. Did you see this one, Andrew?
Oh, wow.
That's Trump.
It's so sad. I think it's so sad when you have an opportunity, right, with this. Okay, fine. The name is stupid, right? American Riviera Orchard. But the fact of the opportunity, and then that's what you do. You plan on something called American Riviera Orchard, and it took her over a year to put that together. Ugh. And then even that calligraphy bullshit that she did with the actual words looks horrible.
Yeah, and she thinks she's a professional calligrapher, which is the worst part of it all. Like this one here. This is horrible.
It's not calligraphy she does. Just because
this is handwriting, cursive.
It's not even cursive. It's messy. It's yucky writing. I would never teach my kid or anyone to write like that. It's horrendous. And she's like, oh, look at my calligraphy. I hate, it drives me mad when the pen marks don't line up. When she adds her swooshes and you can see where
that looks so stupid.
Her pen down to the paper. And it's just oh my God, it's so dirty looking. My OCD kicks in. I'm just yuck, get it away from me.
But I mean, look at Cristiano. I'm sorry, I got distracted. You know that I'm in love with this man. I think he's gorgeous. But no, I mean, it is absolutely appalling, Molly, in the sense of there is nothing that they're doing that is worth anything. If you think about it, what are they really planning on doing? What are they doing?
She literally has nothing. She has no original thoughts. She has no original ideas. Let's be honest. Meghan Markle she just wants to be known as a philanthropist, humanitarian. She just wants all the credit. But in reality, Meghan just wants to be that girl who goes on luxury vacations and drinks all day and blogs about it. That's what she wants to be. But people need to realize you are a POS that everyone dislikes because of the way you treated your father and the way you treated the queen. And no one, until you come to realize that and until you acknowledge that, no one is going to give you a chance. She can do all these shows up at the hospital with the children. It doesn't mean anything because we know deep inside you are a piece of ish. Nobody cares about you, and all of this is very fake. That's the thing. She needs to come to terms with that she is a loser and nobody likes her.
Yeah.
Not only that, I wonder, this woman to me is insane. I mean, Meghan Markle, she really is a D-list mattress actress, guys. I swear to God, because she must be, and I'm going to disagree with some people that they said that she must be hot in bed because no, she isn't. Because if she were, she would have gotten a movie like Jennifer Lawrence, or any other A-list celebrities that were shacked by Weinstein. But this woman got, blowjobbed her way to to a 90210 blowjob. And
I'm sorry. We saw her sex scenes in Suits, and like the way she would breathe all over, like with her mouth open. Like, no, thank you. Ew, ew, ew.
That's what makes you think about it, though. Maybe that's the problem with this man. He's really a fucking idiot, and she just duped him. Like those photos. I always see those photos from Jamaica where they're sitting on the table and Harry looks all worried because Meghan just told him something.
Mhm.
And that's what it looks like to me. She just duped the guy because he's an idiot.
Yeah, I honestly believe at that moment she told him, like, I'm pregnant, even though they were drinking and there were liquor glasses in front of them, like champagne glasses and wine glasses in front of them. I believe Harry is so dumb that you could be drinking in front of him and you could be like, Harry, I'm pregnant, and he'll believe it. And I think that he fell for it.
And what do you think of this? That they say, this is the headline here that there is here. Meghan Markle and husband allegedly aware money is disappearing fast amid brand launch. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, are reportedly very conscious of their alleged dwindling finances amid their lavish lifestyle. According to a royal expert, although Harry and Meghan have enough money to sustain their lifestyle, for now, the Duchess brand launch suggests they know that their money is disappearing fast. Meghan recently made notable appearances alongside Harry, dazzling in designer ensembles. I don't see her dazzling anywhere. She wore an expensive Carolina Herrera cape at an art event, an Oscar de la Renta dress during a children's hospital visit. I mean, what do you think about that?
Looks like Meghan's going to have to stop buying or getting expensive clothes that don't fit her, and she's going to have to go back to wearing Zara again.
Oh, you remember when she had that farewell party for her Sarah thing?
Yeah.
When was the last time we actually saw any evidence of their income? Like,
We've never seen any evidence of their income, sweetie.
because that's the thing that I have. Like, I've always wondered, do they control any of these channels making money off their name? Do they control any? Well, of course we know that they control profiles on X, but profiles on X or Twitter, they can be monetized. And if you're getting enough impressions on Twitter, you can make cash from there. So to me, it's questionable with the money situation because they have all those millions on hand. But where are they getting money from? Where is the money incoming? And yes, they're spending it, of course, but also if you're taking vacations like the one to Vancouver and they charged it to Invictus, then are they really spending? I mean, they're charging Archwell too. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's how rich people are. You don't spend
I
your
don't
own
think
money.
they're charging Archwell. If you look at it, from what we've learned, they like
Definitely
to get free
Invictus,
stuff all
yeah.
the time. And they're using Invictus Game Foundation as their piggy bank. Remember that two very respected members in Canada were fired.
Yeah.
Because I think they were saying you can't use Invictus Money's Foundation as your piggy bank,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you think, Megan Small? Because these two gentlemen were incredibly reputable and with great reputations in Canada.
I honestly, I'm going to be very honest, and some people aren't going to like this answer, but a part of me feels like Charles is still floating them money. I honestly feel, because the thing is that, remember, Charles gave them 4.5 million pounds for their first year of leaving the royal family. I mean, where is the proof that it was Harry and Meghan who paid back the 2.4 million pounds for Frogmore? I don't believe
that. I've said that. Have you noticed how they worded that thing? They never actually came out and said that they paid back the 2.4 million pounds. They never said that they paid back the 2.4 million pounds. They said that they deposited money in the what's it called, that fund, or the
I
Queen's.
don't know what the words were exactly.
But but they never said they paid back the 2.4 million pounds. They said that they paid back what they owed and deposited to the fund.
Mm-hmm.
That's very shady.
I don't think they paid that back, Meghan doesn't seem like the type of person that pays anyone back. I mean, this is the same girl who tried to sue the IRS over an $800 tax bill. Remember?
Yes.
She owed $800.
What is that, Meghan Small? What do you mean?
Okay, back in the day, Meghan Markle had an outstanding tax bill for $800, and she tried to sue the IRS saying that she shouldn't have to pay that because she didn't owe that money. And then she ended up having to pay that money. Remember, she's the type of person that she's had her father pay for everything. She had Trevor pay for everything. She had Corey pay for everything. She had the men in between pay for everything. Or then she'd always go back to her father to pay for everything. You're trying to tell me that she's not milking Harry and Charles for everything that he's worth right now? Charles wouldn't let anything happen to Harry. Let's be honest.
I mean, look, a lot of people don't, a lot of royalists don't like to talk about Charles in this regard. But I mean, eventually, when it comes to the income, does he get money from his father? And I don't know why people get upset at that question.
And you know what's so funny? We wouldn't have known about it had Harry not said it.
Yeah.
Because that money was never reflected on the royal accounts. The money that Harry and Meghan got, you know how they do the yearly accounts?
Yeah.
That money that Harry got was never reflected in that yearly year-end accounts. So that means that Charles, out of pocket, is giving him money, or out of somewhere, out of the Duchy of Cornwall, you know, it's giving them something. Because
I don't know.
And you know what's crazy is that Harry and Meghan were getting an allowance of £4.5 million from Charles. Yeah, per year. And that wasn't good enough. That was their allowance.
On top of, okay, let me put it this way so people can understand.
They got their full allowance. Let me say this before you start, Paula. They also got their full allowance even the same year that they Mexited also. Charles still gave them the whole $4.5 million, and then he gave them another $4.5 million on top of that to go and try and figure out their life in the first year. And they've blown it all away. If someone gave me $4.5 million, I bet you I can make it double it, and it would be enough for my kid to be comfortable. But they
4.5, 1 million.
Yeah, even 1 million is nothing around these days. Around here, let's be honest. No, around where I live, you can't even buy a house for $1 million anymore.
Really?
Hey, Paula, look at that photo I sent you. I want you to put it up on the screen. Well, after this.
No, go for it. Let me see.
Because I just saw this, and I want Meghan. I know Megan Small's going to go off on it. She probably remembers it.
Oh, she has it here. I'm actually. Do you want me to show that? Meghan Small has it here.
Oh, that. Yeah, she does have it there.
Oh, I remember this very vividly.
I just posted it on my community page, and I have to say that is the most. I've never seen this before, except for a couple of days ago. That is the most embarrassing shit I've ever seen. We've been talking about
this for a while, Andrew. She still thought that she was at Soho House, you know.
That is so embarrassing. I cannot believe that someone would think, and that's when she was in the family. I cannot believe that someone would think that you can go out dressed like that, and that is not the most embarrassing thing in the world.
Well, I wrote about it. Like, she was on royal duty. They were doing a walkabout, and she literally wore, I'll never forget that day because it was such a shit show. She wore a sheer skirt without a slip so that all the headlines would be about her underwear. And then she had her staff go to the media and claim that it was an optical illusion skirt and that it wasn't actually see-through. I felt so bad for her staff because it was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe you're saying this. You guys are so dumb. Like, that is not an optical, like, we can all see what is happening here. This girl is out in her underwear.
That is so embarrassing. I swear.
Yeah. And if you click on on the post, not the actual, like, my quote, click on my post, you'll see. Yeah. Click there and scroll down. Scroll. Someone posted there. This is what she wanted. She wanted her 19-year-old Diana moment.
God, but Princess Diana wasn't prepared. She wasn't on royal tour. She was just a nanny. The guy said, just stand there, and Princess Diana was mortified.
Yeah, because she didn't know her skirt was see-through in the sun. She didn't know that. But Meghan, a nearly 40-year-old woman, put on a sheer skirt and went out in public to have her own 19-year-old Diana moment.
Oh my
On a
god.
royal engagement.
On a royal engagement. And then after she cries about, oh, the media is bullying me about my clothing and they're making fun. Well, hello. But do you notice how, look at this. Go back on the
Look how big
photo.
her boobs are. Look how big her boobs are.
Well, she was padding there,
She
but
stuffed it. Yeah, she stuffed
yeah,
it.
she stuffed it. But look at
You can see
her
leg,
tan,
right? Gross.
her
Look at that
tan
person in
line.
the back.
Look at this. Her tan line only goes up to her thigh, right mid thigh, and then it's white, and then her underwear line. Do you see that? It's
Oh my
two
gosh.
tone. Her legs.
Yes, it's really fucking
It's
gross.
so white. It's so.
But let me see, because I have her face here, and I like her expression that you sent, Andres. I'm gonna post this one because it's really funny. Her expression, it's really, really funny. And you know, Meghan Markle will never give back anything because she steals things from photo shoots. You know.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. This is the one that you sent me, Andrew. Look at her face there.
Yeah, like she doesn't care, or she doesn't. She's all for it. Like it's. I
like-
can't. When I saw that, I thought it was like, because I don't know. You know, that was before my time. When I saw that, I thought it was something like an accident, or she didn't know, or some kind of shit. And then I did more research into it, and it was like Megan's Mole said, the whole Diana thing. And this is an embarrassment. This is such an embarrassing thing. And then you wonder why this person failed. This is embarrassing. It's so sad, and it's something that you is beneath. I can't believe that. I can't believe this is real. It's sad.
Princess Dumbarton said skanky. You literally took the word out of my mouth. But where was this, Megan's Mole? Do you remember where this visit was?
I think that was Australia, wasn't it?
I don't know.
I think that was their Australia tour. Australia or New Zealand, one of those. It was that tour though. But this is just like, it reminded me of the time when she remember when she was at, whose wedding was it? Let me remember for a second. Harry's friend.
Colonel Black?
Yeah, Charlie Van Straubenzi's wedding.
Yeah.
And there's video footage. I've been trying to search for this footage because it's been wiped, where she's arriving to the wedding and you see her unbuttoning her top. So her
yes. Let me say it again.
Remember?
Meghan Markle, William Straubenzi.
No. Here, I'll just send you the photo. I have it in front of me.
Okay, just send me the fucking thing then.
Yeah, just like at Invictus Games when she had her shirt open.
Yeah, what was that thing that she was pulling the shirt like this? You know, when they were taking pictures?
I have that video. She was so
You do?
awesome.
Well, send me that. Send me
I'll
that
send
too.
you.
I'll show you this picture, guys, because I mean, this is disgusting. This woman, you know, you can't leave the whole behind. Truly, you know. You know what they say? If you marry a clown, the castle becomes a circus, not the other way around. You know. Let me show you.
Oh man, you bring him in.
Here, look at this one. This is fantastic. I love this one. This is the one, right, Molly?
Yeah.
Is that her bra?
Yeah.
Yep.
At a society wedding.
Oh my god!
And dressed in black. You don't dress in black at weddings.
That is so hoary. That is so hoary. Like, if you're on a date with a guy and then you're trying to, you know, maybe y'all want to get together, okay, you're going to show that because you want to put it out there. But for a royal engagement, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, so hoary. That is
But
just
that's her. That's her. If you have the video, Molly, send it to me so we can play it here.
Over to you. It's just loading on my thing.
But it's disgusting. I mean, this woman can't let go of her habits of being skanky. You know, she's absolutely disgusting. And you know, when they come to the UK, they're gonna stay at Soho House. That's where Harry's new headquarters. Remember when Meghan Markle said that no matter where she went in the world, Soho House was her headquarters?
Yeah.
You guys remember? Oh, you don't remember that? I can send you that video, Andrew, so you can watch it.
Just like at that island, just like at the island, they stayed at Soho House. Just like in Austin, they stayed at Soho House, and just like in LA, I mean, they're at these places, and it's very obvious because that's her that's her store.
There you go. I sent it to you. You should play it.
Let me download it. Let me download it here. Oh, I love this. I mean, it's actually quite. If you think about it, it's really
So,
weird.
hold on. Are you trying to tell me right now we're not supposed to say anything about her having her bra out? Is that it?
Who?
Like the people, like when something like that happened back then, were the public not supposed to say, excuse me, ma'am, your bra is showing?
You would think a woman of her age would know better.
But not only that, doesn't they say that she knows everything? That she does everything. She knows all the details and everything.
Yes.
That she's so perfect. Like she would never photo fail.
Yeah, she has a freakish attention to detail, apparently.
Let me show you. I know which one it is, Molly. I'm gonna stop it. Wait, because I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Let me get this here. Okay. Because she's stupid. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Then let's go. I'll show you. I'll show you this. This is the one, right? I'm just gonna show you this. Are you guys watching?
Yeah, that one. So bad.
She just can't act normal.
What the fuck is that?
Wait.
There we go. Boom.
She looked like she was on cocaine.
What's wrong with her? The whole thing has passed. It's just like she's peeing her pants or something like that. Let's watch it again.
And
There
look
we
at when at the beginning of the video, look at when she looks back and there's nobody looking back at her. She's looking back at no one. Right.
Look at me. Why aren't you looking at me? Why aren't you looking at me?
There was no one looking at her for her to look up in the stands.
Not even Harry's looking at her. Oh, did she do the thing? Did she pull it over already?
Yeah,
there we go. I mean, I could watch
right
this
there. Why?
I mean, does she?
I
Really
could understand if she had
tits, fourth place.
Doesn't.
And what did she get her up and down, up and down? He wasn't talking to her, but look at that. What is that?
Because she's trying to pay attention to herself on the big screen and like trying to see what she looks like. She is so awkward. She's so awkward.
Guys, that is painful. That is fucking painful.
Someone had told me that Tom Quinn character was there at Invictus Games with them in the stands. And I was trying to look for.
I don't know about Tom Quinn, but I had made a video and I had pointed out that what's his name was there standing right beside him, Matt Wilkinson from The Sun.
Oh, okay, that guy.
That idiot. Yeah.
I thought someone had told me in the comments of one of my videos about Tom Quinn that he was there with them, and I just But
it's disgusting. It is disgusting, But I mean, what is the biggest thing that you've covered? Molly, right now in your channel? I'm gonna post clearly your channel.
I've just been trying to remind people of Harry's bad behavior in like my recent videos. Like I did the live yesterday, which I reminded people because he's been awfully quiet since his name was mentioned in the Diddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there were other people. There were other. Yeah.
No, sorry, Molly. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
No, it's just Andrew. You said on the Royal Mess that you didn't agree with me because if you were Harry, you'd be very public right now, right?
Yeah, it makes him look so friggin' guilty.
There you go.
Well, the thing is that also there were other people who were named in the lawsuit who have gotten their names dropped from the case. I mean, you would think Harry would do something like that, but he hasn't.
But also you said, Molly, that he was supposed to be seen today, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be seen at the Better Up thing in San Francisco later in like a couple hours, I think.
See, and if he doesn't go to that, that's not good, man. Like no. I feel like that would be for me a question: who's he's listening to? Because that's a bad PR move, especially coming after the Diddy thing. So I guess it's really going to have to depend on what happens tonight.
Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be there today and tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
It's a 2-day thing. So we'll see.
So if it doesn't show up, what will it say to you guys?
Guilty. Guilty.
I mean, he's got the habit of it. I mean, I showed in the video him pinching Catherine's bum. He's got no boundaries at all. At all.
If I had been William, I would have punched him in the face for sure. You know, look at that
got
dog. He
more
looks so
than
terrified, that
dog.
poor puppy, you know. My
Yeah,
heart
they're
goes
all
out to the
afraid.
puppy.
Play that. Let everyone hear the pop. Let everyone hear that pop.
You hear that?
Yeah, go back again. Replay it.
So Millie's been looked after here, obviously by
And she grabs the belly immediately.
Watch the woman with the glasses. When that happens, watch her reaction. Watch her. Watch her face.
So Millie's been looked after.
She noticed it.
I mean, and people are like, you know, the whole thing, poor dog. My heart goes out to the puppy, you know, poor animal. It's like people are trying to ignore what's happening. It's actually quite painful.
And that was the evening that she claimed that she was ready to off herself. And let me remind you that that same evening, her makeup artist, the one that was crying, oh, I wish people would leave her alone, the Asian one, was there at Frogmore Cottage. So I wonder if he saw any of this breakdown that she had, allegedly.
My God, look at that fake kid. I mean, and you know what's so funny? That I wonder if they drug the kids, because a newborn with so much noise, you always see Catherine even like moving around like this just to keep the kid quiet, even if it's a baby, you know, like even if the baby's calm. Look at all of this.
You're like rocking it, or you're bouncing like up and down, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They did nothing. But go back to Harry's photo with his finger in the baby. I want to point out something to those who are like, look at how white his finger is from the pressure of trying to find the button to press the mechanism. Now, you would think if that was a real child and if you were pressing onto it so hard that your thumb was turning white in color, that kid would have been like freaking out. But nothing. Look, he doesn't. There's no movement in the eye either. There's no eye movement, even though the kid is crying. I mean, sleeping.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys something here. And I want you to tell me what you think of this, guys. Let me see. Let me see, because it is to me. And it's so funny. Here we go. I'll show you this because this is actually... yeah. Okay, let me show you here. Go here, and I'm going to show you this because you're going to see Catherine come in with Louis.
I can't hear you. What happened there?
Okay, you're going to see here.
Oh,
this is them arriving. Look at Catherine, how she is trying to look at the baby, and you're going to see how she's like jumps a little bit and it's like rocking back and forth and shows the whole face of the baby. Look at Meghan wearing that shit dress.
Why is she wearing that color? That looks disgusting. It looks like vomit, dude.
No, it's meconium green, guys. Meconium green. Meconium. That's the color of your baby's first poop when they're born. It's that dark, sticky, gross poop. That's the color. It's meconium green.
But look at Princess Catherine, like how she's rocking the baby. Look at that. That's normal. You know, it's like, look at the baby. She goes a little bit up and down with the kid just to keep him calm, exposes the whole face.
They told everyone to wear yellow?
They were supposed to wear cream.
Oh.
And she wore...
And then the men were supposed to have the blue ties. So Harry clearly knew of the color scheme. And I don't even know why Meghan was allowed in this photo. She like literally by royal standards and protocol, she shouldn't have been part of this photo, but she was allowed, and Catherine allowed her to be part of the photo.
Yeah, because she wasn't
even married then at that point. Nothing.
And not only that, also she wasn't a godmother or anything, because for the
Yeah.
christening you only have like the godparents and very
Yeah.
few guests.
And she was clutching on to Harry in the photo. Like she couldn't just stand there. And then you got this, everyone looks nice and color coordinated. And then you got this meconium poop green woman clinging on to Harry. Yuck.
Absolutely. You know what? It's absolutely disgusting if you think about it.
Mhm.
I'm, you know, like this woman, and you know what? People say, oh, and Meghan, people made me wear beige, you know. Beyonce, she did know how to follow a dress code because Beyonce wanted them wearing metallic, right?
Yeah.
But she couldn't wear something like that, you know, at the christening of somebody, and there's a dress code everywhere, and she wears black at a wedding, at a day wedding.
Dude, she could listen to Beyonce, but couldn't listen to the Queen's orders to wear a hat on an engagement.
When you said that, let me show you this. Let me show you this, because this is absolutely gross. Even the Queen, can you imagine the Queen having to smell that woman? Look at that.
Yuck.
What's wrong
Are
with
you
her hair?
telling me? Huh?
What's wrong with her hair? It looks all greasy.
The weaves are showing, you know,
Oh,
because
the
she's
yeah,
losing a lot
that's
of hair.
yeah. I was like, it looks weird right there. There's like a ball. You see that hole
Yes.
right there at the top left? Right there. Yeah.
But can you imagine your first engagement with the Queen of England, and she was told she needed to wear a hat because it's a formal engagement, and for formal day engagements they wear hats, and this is what she showed up with.
Mm-hmm. And she wouldn't shut up either.
And I mean, the poor Queen was fed up. If you can look at it, she's pretending to be talking to the Queen, and the Queen is like,
Did you know Paula at their, because they went to 2 different engagements on this date, right?
Yeah.
The next engagement that they went to, the staff, the Queen's staff actually pulled their chairs further apart because Meghan was constantly leaning over onto the Queen
Yes.
here. Remember?
Yes.
There's
Yes,
photos.
I actually have that video.
There's the photos of their chairs being far apart, and Meghan is still trying to lean so far over to get close to the Queen that it looks like she's nearly gonna fall off that chair. I gotta
Yeah,
find
because she wants to get pictures with leaning over the Queen, and the protocol says that you only talk to the person on the right, so it would have been up to the Queen to lean over or to her. So she's trying at all times, like you can see her going all the way, and you can see the Queen looking away, like here.
Mm-hmm.
It's disgusting, guys. It's disgusting. But anyways, we're gonna get going, beautiful people, because
Hey, hold on, Paula, real quick. I want to get y'all's take on the ramping up of Christopher Boosie on Catherine, because this man has gone off the deep end every single day for, I believe it's been like the last 3 weeks, and I think there is some thought out there that he's now been rehired by Meghan. And because it hasn't stopped ever since the cancer announcement.
Where is that though?
It's not. I don't think he's been rehired. I think that he knows that keeping Catherine's name in his mouth brings him attention, and that's what he's doing. Because nobody, like the Sussex squad, look at his comments. There's nothing much there under, like, nobody's really engaging. But when he starts mentioning Catherine, his engagement goes up. More people start to engage with him and stuff. Like, he's just a loser. He's a loser. Let him dig his own grave. Who cares?
Okay.
Well, you know that he started going after me, Andrew. Did you know that?
Yeah.
He said that I threatened Meghan Markle, that I threatened her. He said she called her an escort, which I do, but I never threatened her. So I had a lawyer send him a legal letter, and we're waiting for an answer, because if he does, if you know that if for threatening somebody else, you can lose your accounts, right?
Uh-huh.
And he sent a lot of people, a lot of his sugars on me. And I started getting so many horrible emails. So had he said, oh, you know, he called her an escort, and then in another one, he said, she suggests that she sucks dick.
I know.
That was what Andrew said. Remember?
Yeah,
It
she
was in
sucks
the
dick
video,
for
and
money.
Andrew had said that, and he clipped that, and it was like, look at how terrible these people are. All while he's bullying Catherine. Like, he's such an idiot, man. He's so dumb.
But I just can't believe he put that on a tweet. That's permanent on the internet. Oh, look at this woman. She's suggesting that Meghan sucks dick. And I'm like,
He just brought more attention to it. That's all.
Yeah, he did.
but it's what do you make of it though, Andrew?
Well, that's why I had asked y'all, because I saw the ramp up. You know, like there was a point in time where he was commenting once or twice, about Meghan and pro Meghan and stuff like that. But there was really a I guess, like Molly said, maybe it's for an engagement thing, because every single tweet was about the video, or every tweet was about the photos being fake, or whatever it might be. And that's why, to me, it looks like maybe he's been rehired or something. And then he also started bitching because the Daily Mail was exposing him.
Oh yeah, didn't they write articles about Bozy being behind the thing, being
Yeah,
the
like
Sussex
for
squad
a
and
whole
stuff?
week in a row, they were roasting him.
Andrew, did you see on our group chat, Megan Small? You saw this. What the Sussex squad are doing with Catherine with that with that red scarf?
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty
That is,
foul.
huh?
It's pretty foul. It's pretty foul.
I don't want to show it here, guys,
But they're getting views for it. Did you see the amount of views that they got? Nearly 500,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to show it here. I don't want to show it here, but that's disgusting.
Why not? Just blank out their name. But basically, what they're doing is that they are putting out videos of Catherine being a chemo patient with a headscarf and Princess Charlotte crying for her, and they're just spreading conspiracy and BS, and they're getting massive views for it. It's crazy, and it's a small channel too.
Yeah, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you guys, because I mean, don't go to the channel, because the whole point is for us
I
not
report the video. Don't go click on the video, don't watch it or anything, but you can go and click on it, but then pause it, and then you can report it. You can definitely report it, because that's foul, man. That's so gross.
And that's absolutely AI.
Yeah. Show it to the people here so that they know.
I'm trying to download it here. I'm trying to download it here. Let me download it, because I thought I downloaded it. Let me see. I thought I downloaded it. No, it's that one, that scan key there. Let me see, because I thought I downloaded it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because it's just a screenshot, guys. It's not it's not the video itself, but it does say okay, so let me see if I can pull it up here, because it said it's been saved to downloads, but I just can't see it fucking for the life of me. But it's actually quite disgusting. It's actually quite disturbing that they take the time to generate this kind of things here. Let me see. Where was that? Why isn't it downloading? Oh, here we go. Keep in mind that this is a fake image, okay?
Yeah.
I just want to stress that this is an incredible fake image. This hasn't happened. Catherine is not like that, okay?
And the crazy thing is that this anti-Catherine channel, her name is Catherine, Princess of Wales. That's the channel name.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me just see that. I just want to zoom in to see if I can. Okay, here we go. I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah. And then the video is called Charlotte in Tears as Witnessed Her Mother's Changes During Catherine's Cancer Treatment. The channel name is Catherine, Princess of Wales. They have 87.9 thousand subscribers. And this video at the time yesterday when I got the screenshot already had 407,000 views. Nearly 500,000 people viewed it.
And it's fake.
It's
Charlotte
not
isn't crying or anything like that.
Yeah. It's not Lisa Tells. It's a different account that's doing it. And their channel name is Catherine, Princess of Wales. Yeah.
But it has nothing to do with her, for real. This is somebody who's doing this horrible thing, guys.
Yeah, I reported it because it's BS.
But I mean, this is the Sussex squad that they think this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is funny. I don't know if you guys know this, but Princess Catherine has donated her hair to cancer patients. This is why she lets it grow so long. I've actually done it 3 times in my life too. Right now, I'm trying to do it again. But for example, I need to cut it from here, so I need to grow at least 10 more inches. You know, because you donate that to others, right? But Princess Catherine donates her hair when she gets it cut to cancer patients so they can get wigs. You know, and
Yeah.
it's disgusting what they're doing with this. You didn't see this one, did you, Andrew?
No, I didn't see this. This is all, and this is all to me. It's all just content. They have nothing else to do because she's not out. You know, they have nothing else to talk about because there's nothing going on with her. And normally they'll be able to say something because William and her will make appearances, and they're not anymore. And so they have to resort to this disgusting shit.
I like this, Megan's Monsters. I think we should call them that. Megan's Monsters, because
They're
Megan's
not
cancer.
monsters, they're cunts.
Well, yeah, but we can't call them that. Yeah, and you do, because you'll get the red.
Yeah, but
painting.
monsters is a good descriptor. It's not a bad one.
You know what? I agree with Elke Medina. The Paula should have ended this. What do you guys think? What do you think? Because the Queen did call the press when they were harassing Princess Diana when she was pregnant. Are you telling me that they can call and say, listen, you know what I mean? And you're gonna love this. We're gonna leave on this one, and I want your take on this. The Windsor sandwich.
There it is.
When Harry's looking away, look at Meghan looking at her. Meghan's vaginas.
Megan's vaginas. So that one's good. I like that one.
I said to you that thing, you know, it's like you gave me herpes. You get what you pay for. Look at the prince here in the background. That's Michael Kent, right? Prince Michael Kent. He's probably wondering, but look at the look on Andrew and Meghan. What kind of, how would you define that look?
That they know each other somehow.
And Harry completely oblivious. Look at this.
You know what? I have another picture of Andrew and Meghan looking at each other in. Yeah, I gotta find it. I have another picture of those two looking at each other.
Well, when you do, send it to me, because I like to post it. But look at this. Meghan, everybody's looking over there because this is where people are. But here, you know, like, look at Meghan looking at Andrew's like, I got here. Andrew's like, how the hell? You know what I mean? Because
I have
don't
a
know.
feeling the Duke of Kent knows something too back there. Because look at the way he's looking at her. He knows something. They all know something. And look right behind him, Mr. Grandmaster Mason himself.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, I got to run here, Paula, okay?
Well, me too. We're going to get going, but I want to thank you guys for coming, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday, and we'll see you at Royal Mess. And Molly, try to join us in the morning if you can for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll try, but yeah.
Well, thanks anyways, guys. Thanks. If you got to go, you got to go. Say
Bye.
goodbye.
Love you all.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. And don't forget to go subscribe to Megan Small and 88 POV, 88 Andrew. Please go subscribe to them. What are you waiting for? I hope you've enjoyed the lives. And and thank you very much for joining. I'm going to be doing a raffle with 2 beautiful purses, guys, because I need to expand the school. So it's going to be 2 handmade, unique purses that you're going to get. Both are valued over $6,000. Okay, it's new, handmade by the girls at the shop, pure leather, alligator, and snake. So I hope you guys help up with that. You'll get 2 beautiful purses, and and you'll help build the extension, because next year the school is going to be turned into a shelter. So I need to expand it, build a couple of bathrooms, additional, and more beds for the girls and kids. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll be talking to you at the Royal Mess, and I'll be doing a video with winning combination. I'll be dropping it in about 3 hours. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. And thank you always for joining. And don't forget, I forgot. I didn't see that. I left the vagina out. But yes, gracias. Thank you very much, guys, and have a wonderful day.